When somebody talks about wanting a loyal companion, they're usually referring to cats and dogs. They usually also know what specific breed they want, and some of these breeds aren't easy to obtain and come at a high price. What some people fail to realize is that by purchasing dogs from puppy mills and cats from kitten mills, they're also taking away the chance for a shelter pet to make their household happy. Adoption is a better alternative to buying from these mills because it helps decrease the demand for more pets coming from them. It gives shelter pets a second chance, and it also helps with decrease the overpopulation of cats and dogs in the street. Puppies and kitten mills have been around for quite a while and are usually the main reason for the mass production of pets. Depending on the breed or mixed breed that most people want, it determines which ones are produced. Some of these examples are the Tibetan Mastiffs, Akitas, the Cavalier Charles King Spaniel, and for cats, it's the Savannah, Bengals, and Maine Coons. One of the main problems with these mills is that they usually are not following the regulations put into order by the Animal Welfare Act. Some of these puppies and kittens are usually put into cramped and unsanitary conditions. The second major problem with this is that, according to the National Humane Education Society, is that inbreeding abounds and causes congenital and hereditary conditions. This highlights that some of these pets already come with pre-existing conditions. One example occurred to one of my old coworkers. He had a puppy that he bought from a puppy mill, and within 4 days, the puppy ended up having parvo and it died. By adopting, you are assured that the companion you choose will have the necessary vaccines and will either, depending on its age, have been spayed or neutered. Not only does adopting help with having a healthy pet, it ultimately forces these puppy and kitten mills to shut down and help lower the overpopulation of cats and dogs worldwide. Unlike humans, dogs tend to have up to 2 litters consisting of 4 to 7 puppies a year, and cats have up to 3 litters consisting of 2 to 5 kittens a year. According to the Animals Abused and Abandoned organization, 70,000 puppies and kittens are born each year. Since some of these mills don't go with the regulations, some of the pets that are sick or deformed are thrown to the streets. As these sick animals grow up in the streets and are not spayed or neutered, they end up having litters on the streets. And those litters grow up and they also have more puppies and cats. And it's just a vicious cycle that never ends. Since the space in the shelters is limited, many of these strays don't receive the medical attention that they need. There are several problems that these animals go through on a day-to-day basis. Many of them die of starvation, others of sickness and infections, and some are killed at the hands of humans. Some shelter programs have been put into place to help with the overpopulation issue. One of these programs is if a citizen brings in a stray cat or a dog, they get a decrease from the price that normal people pay for their own pets. When you adopt a pet from an animal shelter, you're also giving them a chance for a better life. There are several causes as to why these animals end up in shelters. One of the reasons is that their old owners don't have the necessary means to keep them. Others have the misfortune of their owners passing away and have nobody to take care of them. And several others are just strays that have been brought in by people outside the streets. Due to the increase of amount of animals in the shelters and the decrease of space available, some of these shelters have the choice to go through euthanasia. According to the ASPCA, approximately 2.7 million animals are euthanized. 1.2 million are dogs and 1.4 million are cats. I'll now show you a PSA of euthanasia. these loyal companions didn't ask to be brought into this world, and they certainly don't deserve to be mistreated. When you adopt from a shelter, you help decrease the demands of more puppy mills and kitten mills being open. You also help decrease the overpopulation issues, and you give a shelter pet a chance to be loved and cared for. Thank you.
Yeah.
How long was it?
Ya puedes.